dojos are at the center of this controversy. What's up, guys? Thanks for joining me on this live. Man, that intro still gets me hyped, man. I've seen this intro over and over and over, especially this last month. Still gets me hyped, man. So how are you guys doing? I hope you guys are doing well. Thank you for joining me on this live. And quite honestly, I have nothing planned for this live other than to kind of chat with you guys. But I do have an idea. And of course, I thought about this idea about 2 minutes before the live even started. And so I have this idea. I know that on my community tab that I can post polls on there. And I know that I can post some polls with up to like four questions or four options, I should say. And so maybe it would be fun to actually ask some questions and then see how everybody votes on it. You know, whether, let's say, whether you're ready for season 3, whether you think Johnny or Daniel's the hero. I don't know. You guys can come up with the questions in the chat as we're interacting. And then maybe I can make those questions happen and then we can kind of do some of that. So before I get too far in, because, you know, I just like to ramble. I guess I'm pretty good at it. I just want to tell you guys, thank you so much. Thank you for all the love. Today was like a crazy, crazy day. And if you guys watch some of the videos, you know, I know everyone's doing stuff, so I didn't expect to see like this massive amount of people watching it. It's New Year's Eve, guys, so people got stuff to do. But I really was excited to be able to drop a whole bunch of videos today for some of you guys. And I'm sure tomorrow people will start to watch them too. But it's kind of one of those things where I just decided, you know what? 2020 sucked, right? And if you think it sucked, you can put that in the chat. 2020 sucked. Just blow it up. And I figured, you know what? If we're going to go out, let's just go out with the bang. Let's just go out with putting out a whole bunch of videos and just see what happens. And it took me like 2 days to do that many videos. And it's hard for me to actually not release them once I make them. Usually I finish them, put them up, and then like, boom, they're gone. So I want to show you guys some love. And for those of you that are involved with our Facebook group, Cobra Kai Fanatics, you guys are just amazing. So I do some live streams in there too with the group, just kind of giving people some insight to things that are happening with me. I'm juggling a ton of stuff, guys, like family life, work life, production, editing, you name it, man. I think YouTube is probably the smaller thing that I'm balancing in my life, but I love it and I'm having a blast. So let's give some shout outs to see who's in here right now. Let me just kind of scroll back. Let's see, we got Dara, we got Quiet Lightning, we got Alan, we got Joseph, thanks for joining, we got Robert M in here, No Mercy, that's right, brother. Let's see, what else, who else is in here? Raid Fade, what's going on, guys? So I just wanted to tell you guys, thank you guys. I hope you guys, everyone's from a different part of the world that watches the channel, which is just really remarkable. And even some of the people that I've done collabs, they're on the other side of the world, which is just truly amazing. Let me know where you guys are at. I think Alan, you told me you're in California like me, but Northern California, I'm in Southern California. Let me know where you're at and let me know, you know, what time it is where you're at, because I think some people have already celebrated the new year. And if you have, much love out to you guys. For those of you guys that have already celebrated, it's a new year. It says, oh, I see Marlena just jumped in. Hi, Maddie, and I dropped in to say hello. Love you guys. Yeah, man, it's been such a crazy roller coaster ride. And so I will share something with you guys right now. What's up, Cobra Kai Studio? Thanks for jumping in, man. I kind of wanted to do some things and kind of share some things with you guys, and then we can Cobra Kai out. It'll probably be like maybe 35, 40 minutes. And if you guys want to stay on longer, we can do that too. But I definitely wanted to share some things with you guys and share some things about the channel and the growth and what's been happening and just how amazing this ride is. Like, how amazing is the fandom? Most of the time, I still get some haters out there, especially when it's towards Hawk. Everybody seems to hate me for some reason. And Daniel, I'm a Daniel hater, of course. That's what everybody says, right? Watch my last video on Daniel. I talk about it deeply about Daniel, and I am not a Daniel hater. I'm just disappointed in who he is right now. Let's see who else. Anthony, what's up, brother? Rancho Cucamonga. That Cucamonga, man. I haven't even started drinking yet. MJ, the music, what's going on? Let me see. T-Mex. Hector, what's up, big dog? Looks like everybody's jumping in. So I will scroll back to the comments, guys. I'll scroll back to them and start talking about them. But I do have this idea, and it's something I've never done. If you haven't watched my channel before, I don't plan crap. I usually just turn the camera on and go. Like, I don't really have notes, except for Gianni's interview. He was the only one I had notes. And the note said, do not call Gianni Dimitri. That was the only note I've probably ever had in everything that I've ever done. And so I usually kind of just fly by the handle. So I was thinking, we're gonna try this. It might be a little bit challenging because you guys are gonna have to switch back to the community page or tab to actually vote on some things. Okay, so we'll try it. We'll figure it out. I'm gonna watch everybody disappear out of the stream and then everybody come back, hopefully, and we'll just kind of do some questions. So I want to tell you guys some updates. One, this channel right now is on like a roller coaster skyrocket trajectory right now. For the first time ever, this channel broke 115,000 views in one day. 100,000 views in 1 month. Sorry, in 1 month, when our average was probably about 15,000. And that's because of you guys. I'm like, what the hell is going on right now? It's been really, really crazy, and a lot of new people coming into this community with me. And so I just want to tell you guys, I appreciate you guys, appreciate the love that you guys have for the channel, and then just the support. This isn't easy. I think someone asked me, like, man, you make this look, this is not easy to get in front of a camera, guys. It really isn't. But I really want to tell you guys that it's been an amazing journey. And for those of you that have been with me since the good old live stream days in my car a couple of years ago, when I kind of went on this journey to figure out what I wanted to do with my career, it's been rewarding to watch what's about to happen, to watch the channel growth, and literally 10 times more views than it probably had a month ago, which is just insane. So I want to tell you guys thank you. So let's see. Let me jump into the comments really quick. And as we're doing this, I'm going to try to talk and see if we can test this really quick on the community tab. So if you guys don't know where it's at, if you go back to my channel, the little community ones, usually where I post new videos, we're going to try something, okay? I'm going to try it. We're going to see how it goes. And I'm going to try to read comments at the same time. So I'm going to multitask because you know I'm going to fail at it. You know I'm going to fail at it. But I don't care. We're going to try it anyway. So I'm going to scroll back to the comments a little bit so I can talk about that. Please make sure you guys are not spamming the comments. I'm starting to see some spam in there. So try not to do that. Some of you guys are moderators in there. So if you guys are seeing people spam, I give you permission to go ahead and put them on timeout. I don't want to do that, guys, but it's happened. And as always, which I've never told you guys, feel free to donate. You can donate in the chat. I will not be disappointed if you don't, but if you want to, hey, awesome. I appreciate donations in the super chat as well. So, okay, let me go ahead and scroll back. I'm going to scroll back to do some of the comments. And then as I'm doing this, I'm going to try something, okay, guys? It's going to fail miserably. I know. I don't really care. It's going to fail. And I do have one beer sitting with me right here. So if you guys want to grab a drink, do it. It's probably the only one that I'm going to drink because I have to film for the next like 10 hours. So I'm not going to go overboard. I'll probably only drink half of it. And is it a Coors? No, it is not. Sorry, guys. I don't drink Coors, but maybe I will. Maybe I'll try it. I don't know, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. What happens, okay? Okay, so we're going to test this one. I'm going to go ahead and post that on the community tab. If you guys want to take a look at it, then we can maybe start some discussion around that. Go back to it. I'm going to scroll back as you guys are doing that to some of the comments and see what's going on over here. Okay, Dara says, my birthday is in 2 weeks. Happy early birthday. And make sure to remind us, and we'll give you a shout out as we get closer to that as well. Let me see. Dara's talking about when I first heard about the show, I was getting ready to graduate high school and it shocked me. Man, I still remember the very first video that I did for season one. It's still there, and I debated. Trust me, as I evolved, I'm like, maybe I should take all of season one's videos off because they were so bad, guys. They were so bad. But it kind of shows you that, like, with zero YouTube experience, zero, I was like, I'm gonna watch this. I'm gonna do a reaction video to it, and I'm gonna see what happens. And if it sucks, it sucks. Like, no one's watching my channel anyways. That was my mentality. Like, no one's watching it. Who cares? I'm just gonna have fun, whatever. And I truly thought Cobra Kai was going to be the biggest disaster that we have ever seen. And I was like cringing. And within the first episode, I was like, hell yeah. But that video changed everything for me. That video like skyrocketed the same day. I was like, what the hell? And that set me on this journey to be here with you guys now. So it's been a couple years of doing these videos, and it's been a lot of fun. So let's see. Joseph says, well, hi, everybody. Let me see if I get down to some where the questions might be, or where everyone said. Alan says, 2020 totally sucked. 100% I agree with you guys. It really sucked. But I'm going to tell you this. There's always a silver lining. And I mentioned this in the Cobra Kai Fanatics group that I have on Facebook. Is it really depends on how you look at things, guys. Like, it could be something that 2020 crushed you and broke you. Or it could be something where you found an opportunity to do something different. Or you found a way to get through it. And the thing is, if you can get through something as crappy as this year, like this is a historic year that we will probably be talking about for generations about how crazy this was. And if you could find success or you could find passion to do something in the middle of all this crap, then there's absolutely no reason why you can't be successful and pivot in your life and do whatever you want. Chase your dreams, chase your stars. You could do it. If you could do it now, there's never going to be a reason as to why you couldn't do it. Okay, as I'm scrolling through this, guys, if you have Cobra Kai questions, put them in. I will start to catch up to them. Make sure you guys check out the community. Hit the poll. I'll see if anybody's actually doing it right now. Hold on one second. Let me refresh it. 1 second. Damn, I need a drink of beer already. I'm getting... Okay, so it looks like we got a couple votes in here. Okay, so if you can, even on your mobile phone, you'd have to kind of go back to the community tab and vote in there. So we have 2 votes, but there's 19 people in here. So somebody's not voting. Come on, guys, let's vote. Ask some questions, and then we'll kind of get to that as we get kind of deeper in this. I had zero game plan to come in other than to talk about whatever you guys want to talk about, ask questions, Q&A, maybe have some fun, and just kind of ride the wave. All right. So I know I asked the question where everybody's from. So Joseph says he's from New Jersey. Alan said he's from Milpitas, California. Man, my monitor's like way over there with the chat. I could barely even read it. I should have probably made it bigger. Anthony's in Rancho, which we talked about. Let me see. Cobra Kai Studio. Hey, Dara and Quiet. Let's see. Robert says he's in Michigan. It's 10:05. 10:05, man. I know you guys are on like countdown. And you know what? Hold on, I'm gonna take a beer. I'm gonna take a drink of this beer. Cheers, guys. I'm gonna take a drink of this because I've been talking so much. I'm already thirsty. Usually I have water, but I forgot to get water right now. Cheers. This video is gonna get blocked. I know that. But anyways, whatever. Where are we at? So Robert's in Michigan. Let's see. MJ Music says Cobra Kai premiere time as follows. I think Cobra Kai Studio, I think you put something out there too. I know it was a crazy day for me, guys. So literally I was kind of in answering some comments or whatever today, but I was working most of the day. So I didn't really check. And then when somebody asked me about those times, I couldn't remember where I found them. I started looking around, could not find where they are. So if you check the chat, at least there's a breakdown. Thank you, MJ, a breakdown of where, when it's going to air. So I'm pretty sure globally it's being released at the same time. So it might possibly be a different day for some, countries, quite honestly. So it's supposed to drop all at the same time. So thanks, MJ. I appreciate that. Let me see. Team X, it's 7:05 for me. Let me see. I'm from good old Clovis, New Mexico. Oh man, I have to go back to New Mexico. I don't know if you've ever had the Hatch chili. That's probably like a stupid question because you probably have. Man, that is the best chili. I got that from my boy Mike T out there, Urban Cafe. Went out there and shot a commercial last year, which we still haven't aired because of all of this nonsense. It doesn't make sense to air it right now. But me and my boy Nick spent a couple of days in New Mexico and in Las Cruces, and had a blast over there. And it was so calm over there. And this was right in February, right at the beginning of all this COVID stuff. We went out there and shot that commercial. So I'm hoping one day we can show it to you guys. And that's just what happens sometimes in the business, guys. You shoot stuff and it comes out a lot later. So if you actually, before I forget, if you actually go to my community tab, I posted a link to a music video that I was a part of a few months ago as an associate producer that was shot in LA and Hollywood. And that barely got released. I think we shot it in October and barely got released. So that's kind of the business, man. It happens. It happens sometimes. So, but I do definitely want to go back to New Mexico. Let's see. MJ's in New Delhi. It's 1:30 p.m. Or is that what you're just posting the rest of the times? I think that's what it looks like. Let me see. Clovis, California. Okay, you guys are all kind of chatting. Whoa, the chat just jumped really, really fast. Sorry, guys. See, Joseph says, I love how the Karate Kid is on TV tonight. All three of them. Actually, they've been playing for probably the last couple of days because I hadn't watched Karate Kid 2 and probably even with Cobra Kai the last couple of years, I still kind of never watched it all the way through. I would watch parts of it and then something would happen with the kids and then I would just like forget about it. But you're right, they've been kind of playing it a lot the last couple weeks, and it makes sense. Come on, we're gonna release season 3. Get caught up, guys. Let's see. Cobra Kai Studio says I have to run now. No problem, man. If you're still live when I get done, I'll be back for sure. No problem, man. Let's see. Alan says depends on my mood. But unless I have Mexican food, then it's a Corona or those Ekis or. You know what? I used to drink Corona. I will tell you, it's actually a Modelo that I'm drinking right now. So we used to drink Corona. We used to drink a lot of different stuff. And then I had a Modelo, I can't remember when it was, a couple of months ago. And I'm like, that's where I'm going. So there's a little bit of lime salt in there. It is delicious. Okay, let's see. Team X says, bro, why I feel like I'm crying? Why are you crying, man? Don't cry. There's no crying in baseball. There's no crying in karate, man. Come on now. Let's see. Alan says you don't see the community tab. So if you guys are on the desktop, it's really easy to find. If you're in your mobile, let me go back to it. You're going to actually have to exit the video and go back to my home channel. And at the very top, you'll see home, videos, playlist, and community. And that's where you can go in there and see it. So it looks like we have 8 votes. Okay, so we'll get to that very quickly. And then we'll kind of chat about it. Let's see. Quiet Lightning's in New York. Just finished the Gianni DiCenzo vid. Awesome, man. Thank you for watching that. T-Bex says, bro, who wants to go to bed at this? I can't see. I don't know what that says. What's up, Galaxy? Thanks for joining. Okay, guys, I'm going to stop it right there before. What's up, Kirk? What's up, brother? What's going on? Thanks for joining, man. I'm doing this impromptu. Well, I wasn't really impromptu, but there's really no direction in this live stream, but we're just going to have some fun. All right, guys, I'm going to switch over so you guys can see the poll. If you haven't, go back to my homepage, check the poll really quick, and it looks like we have some votes. So let me just make sure I refresh it before I switch over the screen so you guys can see it. And of course, I don't know what the hell I'm doing because I've never done this before, but hey, if it works, it works. Right? Okay, so let me switch over so you guys can see the screen real quick. And boom! It says, let's have some fun. Who is the hero? Johnny or Daniel? This has been the core question of every single argument that I've ever had on my channel. It's always about Johnny and Daniel. Now, look, guys, look. I understand that everyone has to choose a dojo, right? I get it. I get it. But sometimes I feel like nobody really takes perspective into what's happening. And so I could be wrong about this. I don't think I am, but I could be wrong. And you got to remember, these writers did a brilliant job taking these characters and literally swapping their roles. And so it makes so much sense that when we look at what is happening to these characters and how they're searching for redemption and how one is kind of going off the rail, sabotaging someone else's business. And then Johnny spray painting, you know what, on it. That's pretty funny on the billboard. I gotta give him credit for that. But like, it's very interesting to see how perspectives have changed about these characters. And so I am going to, let me see if can I vote on this? I don't know if I can vote. I don't think I can because I already posted it. I don't know. Maybe I can because, oh wait, hold on. Let me try this. Hold on one second. Can I vote? Dang it, I can't vote. All right, guys, there's 15 votes in there, so it's actually, let me refresh it real quick so you guys can see this. And it's showing that 87% think that Johnny is the hero. Now, I'm going to agree with you guys. I did this video about why Daniel is no longer the hero. Man, it pissed everyone off, man. Especially Miyagi, though, man. It was like the greatest. I'm going to tell you something. I did that video to kind of stir up a hornet's nest. I'm not going to lie. I kind of wanted to see what was going to happen. And man, it pissed people off. And so sometimes I got to troll some people, too. And that was actually a lot of fun doing that. But it just kind of shows you that perspective of the characters has changed, and they're just at different stages of their life. And because of this, one is going through a redemption arc, while the other one has kind of lost himself, which is Daniel, in balance. And there's nothing wrong with that. But to not acknowledge it is, I don't see how we can't acknowledge that. And I guess because I said that, or I continue to say that, I'm a Daniel hater. Man, I want to see the Daniel that we knew from Karate Kid 1, 2, I just want to see that character back. And I really think that it's coming in season 3. I said it so that when it happens, you guys will know I've been cheering for him to change, man. And when you get there, I will high five you. But until the meantime, you have become unbalanced. And I don't think Mr. Miyagi would be proud of you. What you do next, he probably will. So let me know what you guys think about that. Let me switch back over so we can get to the main screen so I can actually look at some comments. Everyone's probably saying, forget you in the comments. F-U TRN. It's okay, guys. I get it like every day. I really do. So let me go back to some of the comments. Hold on one second. Oh, man. Jean Kirk says, what's up, my bro? It's 4 a.m. here. What are you still doing awake, man? You're crazy. 2021 is really cool, man. I'm telling you, bro. Too much excitement. It's going to party till the wheels fall off, man. It's going to be a lot of fun, Okay, let me go back to see if I missed anything. I see some new people in here. J Money, what's going on? Chaku the half Saiyan, I don't know how to say that. It's 10:16 in Florida. So man, we got people all over the world, all over the states. Kirk, I forgot where you're in, man. Is it Paris? I forgot. I keep forgetting. I've been meaning to ask you too. But everyone's from all over the world, man. It's so amazing. Let's see. J Money says he's watching season 3 at 12 o'clock. Same here, man. Same here. I am going to start filming when it happens. Maddie says, hi, old grumpy pants. Those were his words. That's my little man. Yep. I'm Mr. Grumpy Pants, I guess. It's all this excitement about Cobra Kai, man. I'm not sleeping, so I'm always grumpy. And I've been driving all day, and I get grumpy driving all day. Even though people have been really nice, guys, because I do Grubhub on the side. People have been so nice lately. Man, it's one of those jobs where people are actually nice most of the time. So it's been crazy, man. But I drive every single day. And when I say every day, I mean every single day. Let's see. And don't forget, guys, if you have questions, throw them in the chat, and I'll try to get to them as soon as possible. Dara's in the ATL. What's up, Sons of War? Dude, I gotta wait for 5 hours. Holy moly, 5 hours. Well, I think that's kind of close to it. It's dropping at the same time for everyone across the world. So we're all kind of waiting for it, right? Let's see. Quiet Lighty says, I need to get some sleep. That's how I feel. I feel like I'm running on adrenaline right now. Robert says, I love your channel. Thanks, brother. Appreciate it. Let's see. ISJK, what's up? What's going on? And let's see. Hold on. Let me check something real quick. I want to see if any more people voted. Hold on 1 second, guys. There's 15 votes in there. There's 19 votes in there. Holy cow. So it went from like 84. Hold on. I'm going to show you guys this. Hold on. I got to show you guys this. So it went from like 84% to 89%. Okay, guys. We can't be wrong with most people thinking. It's not most. It's only like a small sample of 19. But still, most of the people watching this believe Johnny's the hero. So... Oh, man. If you guys want me to put a poll up, put a question in, man, and I will try to put a poll up. Just remember, I can only do up to 4 options. That's it. So if you have a question, put it in the chat and put the up to 4 options. Try to just make it 2, man, because I gotta type this stuff out. So don't go too crazy on me. And let me pull up the chat again so I get back to it. Let's see. Anthony says, Daniel is the real bully. Bro, haven't we been talking about this for like 2 years? Anthony's been following my channel for a long time, man. And we're like, dude, what's wrong with Daniel, man? What's wrong with that dude? What's going on with that guy? Like, that's been the conversation for like a couple years. Alan says, especially since Daniel found the Goonies map. Holy sh... Oh, I'm gonna say it. Holy shit, that was hilarious. Guys, if you haven't seen that, okay, look. Since we're just hanging out, having fun, right? We're just kind of a couple of buds hanging out, having a beer. I'm not gonna lie. I enjoyed that people got pissed off about that. Why? Let me tell you something about being a creator. People are sometimes demanding. They're like demanding stuff from us. Like, why aren't you doing this? Why aren't you doing that? So I just gave them what they wanted. That was it. You want a spoiler? I'm going to give you one. And the spoiler happened to be Daniel finding the Goonies map. It was hilarious, man. I could not keep a straight face. I could not stay in character to try to even finish that video without losing it. It was probably the funniest thing. I remember I was editing that and Marlena was in the other room and she came in because I was laughing so hard. The laughing that you see on that videos was actually what she was hearing because I just could not control my laughter. It's like once, you know, like someone does something and you start laughing, you can't control it anymore. Like that's what was happening to me. And I was trying so hard to contain it, control myself, and I couldn't. So I just gave up. And so that was hilarious, man. So if you guys haven't seen that, go check it out. It's pretty funny. So, man, the chat just skipped right now. So, let's see. Let me go back real quick. So, if I let go of the mouse, it skips all the way. And so, it's really hard to kind of stay on top of it. This is why I need someone else helping me do this, man. I need someone else helping me read this stuff. Okay. Celtic says, what's up, Celtics? I'm not sure if I had seen you in here. And then we have Jay, is it Jade? Or I think it's Jade. What's up, guys? Thanks for joining us. At some point, this is what Celtics Nation says. At some point, Daniel needs to grow up. Okay, that was like on the following one. I don't think it's a matter of him growing up, man. I think, to me, it's really simple. He hasn't let go. And so I kind of mentioned this in another video where I felt like Johnny at the end of Karate Kid 1. He's like, you're all right, LaRusso. That was it. Like, he moved on. That was it for Johnny. And even though Johnny would see the LaRusso auto stuff, he's like, oh, my God. But he didn't start any beef with him. He was just like, whatever, LaRusso. Daniel, on the other hand, never let go and took jabs after jabs after jabs, especially in the dealership, making fun of him. Hey, well, technically, I kicked your face. Man, I would have punched him in the face for telling me that. Like, come on, dude. I think it's that he's never let it go, and he just... it almost amuses him to see how successful he's become and how Johnny is just like rough, man. He's just like a tornado. He's like, wow, you're looking well, right? So it's little things like that where I realize, man, Daniel's kind of a jerk. I mean, he's clearly successful. He's clearly living a good life, which is amazing. But it's kind of like when you look at someone's character, when they have to like put their thumb on you just to make you feel small and belittle you. That's when, for me, the Daniel of Karate Kid was gone, and it only got worse over the season of season 2. So, but I think he's coming for redemption. So, guys, I've been saying this forever. I'm waiting for his redemption, so I think that'll happen. Jean Kirk says laters, QL. So if you guys have to go, I appreciate it, man. There's 33 people in the house. I appreciate you. T-Mix says, LOL, F you. I'm just playing. It's all right, guys. Guys, I'm going to tell you something. If you guys haven't noticed this, I still roast people in the comments. I don't care. Like I have fun. I know you guys kind of have fun. Sometimes, sometimes it gets taken a little too far. Then I got to remove people. But I'm all good fun, man. I have a good sense of humor, and I'm here. To me, this is to have fun, like to fan out, have fun. And so some people take it like way too serious and way to the next level of like, come on, bro. Like, this is all good and fun. If you don't like this channel, get the hell out of here, man. I don't care. Like, I don't care if you don't like my channel. Go watch another one. There's like 3,000 more, man. I don't care. So I'm not going to lose any sleep of it. But sometimes I like to roast people too. So, and hey, it is what it is. You're going to put it on the comments, then it is what it is. So if it gets put on a video, hey, don't put it in the comments then. That's all I'm saying. So Drew says, what's up, David? You have the best Cobra Kai channel. Thank you, bro. I want to tell you, there's absolutely zero preparation when I do it, which is just kind of crazy. But I will tell you guys this. Because I have such a love for this show, I don't need preparation, man. I study the characters as I'm watching and like just absorbing it all, man. So it's all in here. It's in a tank. So I could talk about it for like 24 hours if I wanted to. My wife would probably tell you I can because I talk about it all the time. And then with all my buddies, from the round table, we talk about Cobra Kai every single day in Instagram. We're talking to each other. You guys just don't know it. So I could talk about it for days. So thank you guys. I appreciate that. I appreciate the love. Jean Kirk says, Paris. That's what I thought, brother. I thought you told me that at one time. So I knew it was I was thinking either Italy or Paris, or maybe one day you told me you were on your way to Italy, and for whatever reason that stuck in my mind. And I thought you were traveling versus that you actually lived there. I don't know what the hell I was thinking. It was one of those days that I didn't sleep very well. So, it kind of is what it is. So, no apologies. I just didn't sleep very well. Tyler says, does season 3 drop at 12 a.m.? So for me in California, yes, it'll drop at 12 a.m. And then you do the time zone, Central Time, Eastern Time, the state line, all that stuff. It's all based off of that. And if you scroll back into the chat, someone was gracious. I can't remember who did it now. Was gracious enough to put those times into the chat. So you just got to kind of figure out where you're at. It's really hard to find too, because I try to look it up after to figure out, okay, where was that at? Like, where did people find that? No idea. I couldn't find it. So it's kind of like those ads that we've been circling around and showing videos of. Like, you can't find them. It's either someone caught it and like stopped it, screen captured it or something. But once they're gone, they were gone. And so I think that's kind of what happened with that too. All right, let's see. What else? For the West Coast, Cobra Kai 3 a.m. New York, and Central Time. So East Coast gonna get at 12 a.m. I think the East Coast is 3 a.m. for you guys. I'm not really sure. I'm pretty sure. And the truth is, guys, I'm not even sure how legit that is. Watch, I'm gonna be sitting here at 12 a.m. waiting, 12:15, waiting, 12:30, waiting. And then it drops at like 6 a.m. That has happened, actually. That happened on the trailer. I was like waiting. And then I fall asleep. And then the alert comes that it dropped. I was like, son of a... I stayed up almost a whole damn night waiting for it. And then I was miserable the next day because I had to work. All right, let's see. Man, I just jumped. Sorry, guys. Let me scroll back. It just jumped really far. Uh, John Kirk says, I'll see you on the other side, guys. Gonna go party some more before full steam ahead into season 3. All right, thanks, brother. Appreciate it. All right. Dara says, are you going to do live stream at John Kirk? So he might still be in here. I'm not sure. All right. Robert says, question. Which dojo philosophy do you most identify with? Do you guys want to do a poll on that? Because I kind of think that it's going to be Cobra Kai. I don't know. It might be. It might be. But I think that that's going to be a tough one. I don't know. We'll see if you guys want to do that one. How about we do another poll? I saw something interesting in here. It says, I don't know where the question was, but it says Robbie or Miguel. I think we should do that. Which one will get the girl? Let's do that. Let's do that one. I think that one will be fun. So, Alan said, I thought that map was hilarious, man. And let's talk about that Goonie map again. I actually opened my phone. There was all these alerts. I don't know if I told you guys this. I probably have. I shut off my phone because it's just crazy with hundreds of comments, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. I just shut it off. It's just crazy. So I turned it on and there was all these alerts. And the first one I saw was that Goonies map with Daniel in the back. Oh man, I lost it. I lost my shit. And that's when I was just like, I gotta do a video about this. If it hit me and I start laughing, it's gonna make some other people laugh. So that's what I did. All right, guys, give me a second. I'm gonna do this second poll right now. Actually, let me check the update as well. But talk amongst yourselves for a brief moment. Man, now we have 28 votes and it's 93% is Johnny is the hero, man. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm gonna put in here who gets the girl. Actually, let me fix that real quick. That's not good. Who will Sam choose? How about we do it that way, right? Who will Sam choose? Question mark. Hold on. Okay, we're gonna put Robbie in here. We're gonna put Miguel in here. Anyone else we should put in here? Just kidding. Kyler. Yo, screw it. I'm gonna put Kyler in here too. What the hell? Let's have some fun. Oh well. Okay. All right, guys. I'm gonna post this right now. And there we go. So let me see if I can vote. Can I vote? Dang it. How come I can't vote? I could vote in Facebook. I could vote. Anyways, okay, guys. So I just dropped that into the community. If you guys just joined us, we're kind of doing some fun stuff with some polls. So if you can navigate back to the community section, you'll see that's where I post videos, pictures, images. I just posted this this poll, and we'll give it a few minutes, and then I'll jump back to it and refresh it, and then we'll take a look at it. So I think this one's gonna be interesting. I really think that it's gonna be split, to tell you the truth. That tastes good. That really tastes good. Okay, as we're giving it a couple of minutes, I hope you guys tell me if you guys enjoy doing these polls. Because if you like doing this, give me like a thumbs up, a yes, or whatever. I probably will see it as I scroll down. Just put a thumbs up, put a hell yeah, put more polls. I don't care. That sounds kind of weird. But don't just put yes, we enjoy the polls, and we'll try to do a couple more. More polls. That just did not sound right. Sometimes I say some stuff that I'm not thinking straight up. Okay, I'll let that one go because it just reminds me of something Kirk told me the other day. He didn't mean to, but the way it came out was like, what? Oh, you want me to share that story? Let me know. Let me know. I'll share that story. I don't think he'll mind. It was pretty funny. Okay, let me see. Let me see where we at. Okay, Robbie or Miguel. Hey Shay, thanks for joining us. Hello. Let me see. RE, is it Rectil? Hi. Shayna, say my name, Dylan Schnickel, please. Well, hopefully I said that right, Dylan. I hope so. Is Cobra Kai the dark side of Miyagi-Do? Now, this is interesting because a lot of people are speculating that other scroll has something to do with that. And I do think that there's a possibility. Like, Not everybody starts in the light, guys. Some things start as you defending yourself, or you do something, and then you find a way to find the light, a better way of doing things. So it is a very real possibility, and probably in the next couple hours, 4 or 5 hours, where that question is going to be answered. So it's a very real possibility. So let me see. Dara says, excuse me, hey TRN, did you wish happy birthday to Ralph? I did not, but happy birthday, Ralph. If I missed that in the comments, happy birthday. I'm not sure how old you are, but enjoy it, man. Enjoy your birthday. Make it special. Do something crazy. No, I'm just kidding. Don't do something crazy, because then you're going to be like, TRN told me to do it, and then I get sued for it. So don't do that, Ralph. Trust me, don't do that. Don't follow my lead. Steve Strong. Silver in Barnes at the end of season 3 leading up to season 4. Now, Steve, is this a question or is this a poll? Are you asking like what my thoughts are, or are you asking the group what their thoughts are? So if you want to do that, we could do that in a poll too, or we could see if anyone who thought any of these characters are going to show up. What's up, guys? Looks like we have 39 people in the house. Man, for an impromptu live stream, that's pretty awesome. Okay, guys, I'm going to give it about 30 more seconds. If you haven't voted on who you think is going to get Sam, Robbie or Miguel, go to the community tab, vote on it, and then I'm going to refresh it. Man, 43 people in the house now. We're having a little bit of fun with this poll, so go check it out. If you guys have any other polls that you want me to put up and that we can look at as a community, do it. Put it in the questions. But do me a favor, put it in the comments and put like in, I don't know, parentheses like poll or something. That way I know. I don't know if you're asking a question or a poll, and it's hard to kind of navigate all this stuff that's happening at the same time. Trust me, it takes skill to manage a live stream with all this craziness. So, okay, so let me, I'm going to leave the comments right there, and then I'm going to come back to that after. So let's see what we got going on. Let me hold on. Let me refresh this and just see how many votes. Let's try to get at least 40 votes in there, guys. If there's this many people in there, let's get at least 40 votes. If you don't know how to get there, if you're on your computer, click on the community tab. If you're on your phone, you're going to have to probably minimize the video, go back to my homepage, and at the top of the screen, you'll see playlist, video, community. Go into community, and that's where we have it. So right now, there is only 11 votes in there, guys. Only 11. Okay, 13 votes. I'm going to give it one more minute. Okay. One more minute, and then we will check that. Man, we're almost at 50 people hanging out with me. That's awesome. So you know what? We just hit 50. I'm going to take another swig. If you guys have a beer, if you guys are drinking something, salud. Let's do it together. I'm going to go ahead and drink this. And just so you guys know, if you weren't here, I would have pounded all this in like 10 seconds. I just don't want to look bad on camera and be like, man, that dude has some drinking problem. No, I don't. So we're going to give that just a little bit more time. And then let me kind of scroll back through the comments. Let's see. Celtics, it was hilarious when Johnny said, so many kids want to join my dojo. Oh, that's awesome. Anthony says, whose blood is on Hawk's hands? I like it, Anthony. You know what? I'm going to put that one up right now. Because that's been a lot of speculation, guys. That's been a lot of speculation about that. That's actually a really good one. So I'm going to go ahead and put that up. Give me a second. Let's see. You got Dimitri, Kyler, his own new member. Man, you had to use all 4 of them, Anthony. You know I have to type this stuff out as you guys are watching me. I have to type this out. Okay. So let me hold on. Let me write it down, man, because then I have to switch the screen and I won't be able to see this. So let's say you guys said Dimitri, Kyler, his own, or new member. All right, I'm going to put that one up. So sit tight, you guys. I'm going to type this up. You get to hear me type. Okay. Whose blood is on Hawk's hands in season 3? I took typing in high school, guys, so I'm actually pretty good at it. Like, seriously. I wrote a lot of papers in college, so. Okay, let's see. We have Dimitri. We have, let's see, Dimitri, Kyler. Man, my nose is starting to run right now. His own. I'm like, what the hell did I write? I haven't even drank half a beer, man. I can't even read my own damn writing. Okay, guys, I'm gonna put this poll up right now, so we'll let you guys check that too. Okay, so we just dropped that one. Let me go ahead and refresh it, and we'll take a look at who will Sam choose in season 3, and then we'll kind of talk a little bit about that. I want to try to get, if there's 50 people in here, guys, we should be able to at least get 35, 40 votes, man. There's always some people that quietly watch. I know, I get it. I'm one of those creepers too. I just kind of quietly watch in the shadows sometimes. But if you want to have fun, you want to be part of this community, get in there and vote, man. Come on, let's rock the vote. This is Cobra Kai. Let's rock the vote. Let's do it. Okay, so let's see. We got 18 votes for Sam's question. And at the moment, we have one already for Hawks. Oh, we got 7 of them in there. Okay. All right, guys. So we have 18 votes. I want to pull up the screen. We're going to talk about it for a little bit. Give me 1 second. There we go. Here we go, guys. Okay, so interesting. Everyone seems to think Miguel's going to get Sam back. Wow, that's really interesting. So I'm curious. Tell me why. Because I have my own theories too. Tell me why you think that's going to happen, right? And as we let those questions fall in there, I'll go ahead and check those in a minute. Let's talk a little bit about the hero one more time. Look at this. 44 votes now. Daniel's at like 7%. Wow, that is crazy. That means it's like only 3 people, man. 10% would be 4.4. So only 3 people are in here that believe that. So that's okay. That's okay. We all have our own opinions, so that's okay. I'm not going to give you any hate for that, but it clearly looks that the vast majority of people in here look at Johnny as the hero. And wow, isn't that crazy? You know, when Johnny was telling Miguel about the whole Daniel thing, you know, they're sitting on the curb and he's drinking and they're talking and stuff. That was the moment where I literally, after that episode, or maybe like a day or two later, I went back and watched Karate Kid. And I was like, Daniel really was the bully. It's just amazing how the writers can shape perception of things. And that's just true in life in general. Like it's everything's about perception. What you believe shapes how you see other things. And so, man, that kind of rocked me at the core. I'm like, man, Johnny's such a good guy. I'm like, what the hell? Dude, like my 1984 version of myself would have been like, what the hell are you talking about, man? This dude's a monster. This guy's a jerk. But I think I would have been like 5. So I would have probably just smacked the shit out of him. Just kidding. I'm just kidding. Don't block my video. I was just playing. And I was talking about myself, guys. So like, don't look too deep into that. I'm going to get banned. This video is going to get banned somehow. Wow, 57 people in here. Okay, so let me get back to some of the comments and we'll let that other poll. If you guys haven't voted, check out that poll. It is whose blood is on Hawk's hand in season 3. So go ahead and vote on that. We'll give it a few minutes. 64 people. Wow, that jumped really fast. Check out the polls, guy. They're on my community tab. I'm going to keep saying this because more and more new people are coming into the stream. Go to my community tab. Click on it. There's a couple of polls in there. Go ahead and keep clicking on the polls, man, and then we'll kind of revisit them as time goes on. Let's see. Okay. Shayna. Yeah, I'm not going to read that. Okay, so Michael says, wow, that jumped really, really fast. Hold on. Let me scroll back real quick, guys. As soon as I come out of a different screen, it jumps really far. So there's probably about 40 comments in there. So someone said it's the landlord's blood. That's actually an interesting theory. I wonder. So here's my issue with it is like, what would have caused that? And so right now the business relationship between him and Kreese seem to be pretty good. Could be something new that we see in season 3 that leads to that. But I mean, anything's possible. But I personally believe it's a punching bag that he's just releasing a lot of anger on until it breaks his knuckles, man. I have a punching bag in my garage, guys, a hanging one, and I've hit it hard enough where it split my knuckles inside my punching bag, and I was like, oh, maybe I should put some wraps on it next time, which I did, because that hurt like hell. So it's possible, but we'll see. So we'll come back to that one in just a second. Let me grab a drink, guys. I see a lot of people in the chat are saying that it's Kyler's. So if you think it's Kyler's, get in there and vote, man. Go rock the vote. Steve Strong says, I think we will. Silver and Barnes at the end of season 3 leading up to the season 4. What are your thoughts? I meant. Okay. As we're waiting for that poll, I will give you some insight. I do personally believe, we'll start with Barnes. I do personally believe he will not be in season 3. And you're asking me why? About 3-4 months ago, I actually reached out to the actor on Instagram. He's actually very social. He connects with a lot of people. And I just asked him, just point blank, are you returning for season 3? And, he didn't really answer the question, but the way he didn't answer it directly. But my impression from that message was no. Not yet. And so I think there's going to be a return of him in season 4. Now, Terry Silver, I do think that he will return. And there's been a lot of buzz online about people talking about that he's retired. He doesn't want to act anymore. This, that, and that. And I'm going to call you guys out on it. Bull. Money talks. If they offer him a lot of money to come back to do like one-day shoot, he's going to do it. I'm telling you. If they offer him, hey, would you like to maybe make $100,000 to come in here and work for like 10 hours? Yeah, sure. Money talks, guys. But I do think we're going to see him. And I also believe that we're going to see him on the final episode. I don't think that we're going to see him in the beginning, the middle. It's going to be a cliffhanger that leads us into season 4. So maybe episode 9, episode 10, I do think that he will make a return. And I cannot wait. To hear him say, hey, Danny boy. Oh, that's going to give me chills, man. I know that one line. Even if it ends on that one line, I'd be like, oh, dang, that's crazy. Let me switch this back. You guys can see the chat, duh. Let me switch it back to the other one. I forgot to switch it. So it's totally possible, guys. It's totally possible. Okay, so let me scroll back down 1 second. Hold on. Let me see, guys. Carl says, let's all leave and come back. Hey, you can do it, man. Go for it. I hadn't thought of that. PJ, good one. Exactly. He says, season 3 got leaked. Man, I'm surprised it hasn't been leaked already, guys. It's going to happen. It's up to you whether or not you want to watch it. It's up to you whether you want to watch spoilers before you watch it. I'm going to tell you guys what's going to happen with me. Come 12 o'clock for the next 10 to 12 hours, the rest of the world, I'm completely locked out. So you guys can send me stuff. You guys can message me. You guys can all that. Put it in the comments. I'm not going to read it. Like, until I am done with watching all of season 3 and uploading all of the reaction videos, I'm not watching anything. So that's just me. So you guys do what you guys got to do, man. Everyone's hungry for it. I know. I am too. Let's see. Drew says Dimitri will be Miyagi-Do's top guy now that Robbie is gone. It's total possibility. PJ, maybe that both dojos have the same roots. I've heard that theory too. Maybe like a year ago that somehow it's tied back to Kreese, and that's where he learned karate. Who knows, man? It could totally happen, especially in Hollywood, man. They could make anything happen. Okay, I'm going to pause right there so I know where I'm at. And then we're going to go ahead and go back to the vote. So let me update this on the polls, and we'll take a look at what you guys think. 26 votes. 26 votes, guys. I know there's more people in here, so if you haven't voted yet, go to my community tab. Let's vote. I put something in there that says, whose blood is on Hawk's hands? And this was Anthony's question, and so we put it on here. All right, guys. Let's see, there's even a comment in here. Let's see. It says, David, you suck. Nah, just kidding. Just kidding. Okay. I'm gonna refresh it and let's see. Let's see if we get any more votes in there. I would like to see at least 30 votes in there, but 26, okay, I can live with that. Okay, guys, let me show you the vote real quick. Let's bring that back up. Okay, whose blood is on Hawk's hand? These are all your guys' votes. 26 votes, and it looks like Kyler, 92%. I can't vote, which stinks, because I would probably be the other person that puts his own in this category. I said that already, but 92% of you believe that Kyler is the one being beaten up. So let's talk about that. Let me switch back to the other screen. I'm going to refresh that one again a little bit later. A lot of people are kind of unsure why Kyler's there. And so I did a video of his today, and I dropped that video today. And I think it's simple logistics. Like he wants to train. He wants redemption. He was humiliated in season 1. And he's looking to be in one of the baddest dojos that exist. And seeing is believing, guys. When you see Cobra Kai students fight and how badass they are, it's pretty easy to go like, maybe I should probably join that dojo. Miyagi-Do's kind of in tatters right now and everything's going on. Maybe let's go. Now, I did see a lot of people say, oh, they would never accept him. They would never. You got to remember Kreese, okay? And this is what I talked about in Kyler's video, so I'll give you a quick recap. Kreese is looking for soldiers, guys. It doesn't matter what team you were on before. If you can fight and you can show your toughness, and his toughness is going to be tested, trust me, by Hawk, probably on the mat. If you can fight and you're tough, then we want you on our team. And the way that I see it, and I've experienced this, I'm going to tell you a really quick story, and you're going to laugh at me. In basketball, players move. Like, you have rivalries where you hate players, and I had one of them. And I will tell you who it is. I grew up in LA. I'm a Laker fan. I hated LeBron. I was like, man, hell no. Where does LeBron James play now? LA. Hell yeah, LeBron. You are awesome. I love it, man. You got us a championship next year. That's how it works, guys. That's how it works. You find someone that has talent, you bring them onto your team, and you're like, hey, home team, that's right, let's do it. That's what's gonna happen with Kyler. I think he's gonna have a riff with Hawk. Hawk's gonna be like, Hawk's gonna beat him up, man. I think on the mat it's gonna happen, but I just don't think that moment is the one. But I definitely think he has something coming. The Eli part of Hawk wants some payback, and it's gonna be Kyler's face, I think. So, oh man, tell me what you guys think about that. Okay, if you guys have any more questions that you want to put in the polls, put them in the comments. As I start scrolling through, I'll try to incorporate this. And this is not as easy as it looks, seamlessly doing all of this stuff at the same time, man. It's really hard to see all of this stuff happening. So, okay, let's jump back into the comments. TMT production. Is that Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? Hell yeah, man. I'm an 80s kids. 80 kid. No kids. Kid. Dimitri doesn't even make sense. Dimitri isn't going to go into the dojo. And plus, I'm pretty sure person he's beating is in the Cobra Kai dojo. So you never know. You never know who's going to enter that dojo. Hey, we saw Daniel walk in there. We're like, what the hell is Daniel doing in there in the season 3 trailer? So you never know who's going to walk into that dojo. 75 people in the house. Holy moly. Make sure you guys smash that like button since everybody's in here right now. And make sure to go vote. Vote on the polls in my community tab, and we'll talk about it. Diana De La Rosa, hey, what's going on? I think it may be an anger sequence like in Karate Kid 3 where Daniel punches. Exactly, the wooden man. That is exactly, when I saw that, like, that's exactly what I thought. That scene where he's punching till he bleeds, and Terry Silver's hiding behind the wall, like giggling and laughing. Like, that's exactly what I thought. It's like unleashing anger until you make yourself bleed. That's exactly a great point. And by the way, Diana, you said you were not going to watch any more videos until Cobra Kai Season 3 is released. And you have watched every damn video I released today. including this live stream. So you're welcome. Just kidding. Oh man, that's funny. Eric, welcome. Says Kyler. It Ms. Diz. When is it out? So it's dropping today for me at 12 a.m. For everyone else, I'm not 100% sure. I know we put, I think they put it in the chat earlier on, but I've seen it on Instagram, Facebook. I've seen it all over where people are posting that it's being released universally across the world at the same time. So depending on where you're at, you could do the math too. If you look at where you're at, what's the time at where you're at versus LA. LA is dropping, California is dropping at 12 a.m. You can figure out the time difference and kind of figure out when it's going to happen. Or you can be smart like me, go to Netflix and hit the reminder button when the next damn thing comes out. Because I'm going to probably start falling asleep and that damn reminder is going to wake me up. So set your reminder, go to Netflix, get in there, hit that reminder button, and they will send you an alert. All right? PJ says, Diana, yes, the floor maybe. Shah Nuaz, Cobra Kai is based on Korean arts like, how do you say, I'm not even sure how you say that. Nag? Soju, Nag, Soju, and Taekwondo. All right. Man, you just had to make that difficult for me. And it's so far away from me. It's like literally 2 feet away from me, my monitor, where the comments are at. But you might be right. You definitely might be right. Let me see. Robbie is locked up. First off, Robbie and Sam is a better couple than Miguel and Sam. Ooh, that sounds like fighting words, man. Get in there and vote. Get in there and rock the vote. So look, I'm gonna tell you guys something about that because there is some legitimacy. TMNT. I want to call you Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. It's probably easier to say than the abbreviation. There is some truth to that. There really is. Like each one of them brings something different. Each one of them has they're in a different stage of their life. So each one of them are kind of in a different place. And I think Sam cares about each one of them for a different reason. And that's just it. If you've ever cared for two people at the same time, that's what it comes down to. It's like someone might give you butterflies, but the other person is the more suitable, sensible, can give you a life, but you're always going to go with the person who gives you butterflies. Why? Because I don't know, that's human nature. Like when it comes to love, logic doesn't mean shit. I said it. It doesn't mean anything because there's no logic. You go where your heart's telling you, even if your mind is telling you to go this way. And that's where you see all of these bad relationships and bad, because your heart is telling you to do something, even though your mind's telling you something else. The same thing with these two characters. I think at the end of the day, her heart is with Miguel. I really, truly believe that. You could see it in her face. And I think at the moment, Robbie's actions have filled her heart with anger towards him. You see it when she says, Robbie, what have you done? That moment says it all. Like anything she was feeling for that young man at that moment, whoosh, out the door, because the situation changed. And now the severity of the situation has prompted like, oh my God, what happened? So that's how it works, man. And correct me if I'm wrong. You can tell me you're wrong in the comments, but the heart doesn't lie. It goes with whoever makes your heart tingle versus who logically makes sense. And that's what I believe in, and that's what I think. KBH Gaming says, okay, let's be honest. We all need Hawk versus Dimitri in the All Valley semi-final, right? Yes, we did. I don't think it's going to be in the All Valley, man. I think the All Valley's in jeopardy right now. But I do think that we need a confrontation between them two again, especially for all you Hawk maniacs that can't admit that he got smoked, he got beat up. I said it. I don't care. It's the beer. I don't know. Just kidding. I've said that on every single damn video, beer or not. But I do think that there is going to be an epic confrontation between those two, and it is going to end very, very badly, in my opinion, for Dimitri. It just breaks my heart, man. Dimitri, you're my boy. You're my boy, Blue. I love you, but the storyline is probably going to shift towards that to make it a little more interesting. So I definitely think that Let me see. Daniel won't let Sam be with Miguel. That is very interesting as well. And that is very interesting. But if you think about it, Robbie 100% because he knows what Robbie did. But if you really think about it, what has Miguel really done to Sam, to the LaRusso home? Like, hell, he brought the medal back and all that stuff. Like, what has he actually done other than being associated with Johnny? What has he actually done to the LaRusso home? Zero. Now, if Daniel's going to associate with Johnny, then what other beef would he have with Miguel? So it's an interesting dynamic between them because I don't really remember anything that Miguel's a good kid. I don't think there was anything that actually happened that would cause Daniel to hate him or not allow Sam to date him other than he's associated with Johnny and Cobra Kai. That's it. And the fight. Okay, the fight might be something. He saw him fight dirty. He did the crane kick. Okay, you got that. But what has he done to the LaRusso home itself? Zero. So I could be wrong. Let's see. What's going on? Detective Bat. Not sure about the BJJ part. Elijah. Oh, they got deleted. Let me see. Hold on one second, guys. Mr. Foot, what's going on? Good to see you here. Cobra Kai Season 3 is in 3 hours. Oh, man. Is it 3? What time is it? Oh, I think it's like 4 hours for me. Double Vision, what about the line? You have to save the tournament. So this is interesting. Okay, so we'll talk about this. If any of you guys have any other polls, we're going to refresh that poll one more time. You can put a poll in here with a question, but you can only have up to 4 options. So in other words, if you want to ask, who will Tori, or let's say, is Tori gonna fight Sam or something like that? I can put different options in there, yes, no, or whatever, right? So you could do up to 4 options. Put them in there. We'll jump back to the poll in just a moment. Let's see. What was that? Where was I going with that? Oh, what about the line? You have to save the tournament. Yes. So I actually did a video on this as well, you guys, and I think what's happening is the fallout from season 2 is affecting everything. It's affecting the sport. And you're like, well, how is that affecting the sport? Look, to be politically correct, if children or we'll say teenagers are getting injured in a massive way at a school, it's gonna prompt some group of people to go like, that is not acceptable. And you know what? There's no wrong in blaming them for doing that. If their kid witnessed this or was even involved with it or maybe accidentally attacked in it, we saw teachers being attacked. It kind of brings into question, is this sport necessary? And that is, I think, is what is happening, that this is coming into question whether or not the tournament is even needed. Is it something that's promoting violence? That's what you hear a lot. Any sport, including football, has been challenged with promoting violence. Boxing, have you guys heard of boxing? Always on the hot seat about promoting violence. But now you have something that a sport has invaded a school and people got hurt. So this is what I think that's about, is that I think it's actually in jeopardy, the tournament, all of it, not just from the dojos, the entire sport is somehow in jeopardy. And they've got to go there to kind of explain what happened and kind of figure out how to right that ship together. What other reason would the 3 of them all be together? Like, there's got to be a hearing about it. There's got to be something. And to put it on Johnny, he's the most reasonable one. And he didn't initiate that. Like, he wasn't involved with that. So it may even be something where, I think I saw someone mention it, that it could be something where Johnny has to be the one now to request that Cobra Kai is permanently banned. And I think there's some legitimacy to that too. A total possibility that here you have Johnny Lawrence of Cobra Kai now requesting that Cobra Kai be removed from the All Valley tournament. Wouldn't that be like an ultimate like slap in the face? You'd be like, what? Totally possible. Totally possible. Okay. All right, guys, hold on 1 second. Let me go check the poll one more time, and then we'll take a look at it. And then we're probably going to be on for maybe another 15 minutes, guys. And then we get some rest and get ready for season 3. Okay, let me pull it up. Okay, so it looks like we have 48 votes in here. Okay, so that's much better. So that's much better. Let's take a look at what this looks like. Okay, it looks like whose blood is on Hawk's hands in season 3. 92% still at 48 votes believe it's Kyler. So Kyler's gonna get smashed. Okay, so let me go back to the main screen again. Okay, there we go, guys. Okay, just a couple more. I'm gonna scroll through some of the comments. I just saw before it jumped. I don't like beer. I like Crown Royal. Oh, watch out, Crown Royal. Watch out. Peach whiskey. I'm actually pretty good at making Long Island iced teas and a couple of other things, so I'm actually pretty good at that. Anthony says, I added 3 more questions, bro. Okay, let me see. Let me scroll down. Says, why is nobody talking about Allie and her potential return? I actually, I have a theory on that, guys, and it's really simple. She's not going to be a player in season 3. I think she's going to do a cameo. And a cameo is like a quick, someone comes in quick, does something, and then that's it. They don't have any major role at that moment. Now, they could in the future. They could. But at that moment, it's more of like a guest appearance. And so I think maybe that birthday party, a reunion, whatever the hell it is, maybe the moment that we see her very briefly and it's kind of nostalgic and all that, and then that's kind of it. Maybe she gets involved a little bit with Miguel in season 4, maybe offer advice in season 4, something like that. But I don't think there's been anything that's shown that. Or the other one, Anthony, is they've kept that very tight and tight-lipped about it. But I don't think that's it. But it's possible because we've seen images from everything in the whole entire damn season. Why not anything for her? I think there's a reason for that too. Is because there's not much. And if they show it at that one scene, that's it. That's all there was. So that's what I think. Let me see. Why do you think Miguel's role will be in what do you think Miguel's role will be in season 3? In season big or small? Is that a question that you want me to answer, or is that a poll that you want me to put, KBH Gaming? Let me know, and I can put that up or answer it. What is Miyagi's big secret? That is a good one. I don't know. I will tell you this. Let me take another drink of this beer. It's almost done. I'll tell you what I do know, and maybe this will help us figure out what actually happened. There was so much respect for Mr. Miyagi's character that I don't think anything will be done to ever tarnish it. I saw all these crazy, wild theories about him having an illegitimate child and all this crazy stuff. He is Mr. Miyagi, and he has a legacy that we love this character. So whatever this secret is, it might be something that can help Daniel. It could be something to give him perspective. It could be something like that. But in no way do I ever think that it'll be something that tarnishes the legacy of Mr. Miyagi and that character. And that's what I think. That's what I personally think. So when you look at that through that kind of lens, what could it be? It's going to have to be something that helps Daniel understand how to find his balance. It could be 100 different things, but it has to be something that's going to help refocus him to go back and deal with what's happening at home. And so to me, if it's about family and family secrets, secrets don't have to be bad. They're just things about your family, or maybe secrets about how to find peace, how to find Zen, how to meditate to find the answers to your questions. It could be something like that. And in the culture, they don't like to share that with outsiders. Even if it's been passed on generation to generation, you just don't share it with the outsiders. So I personally don't think that it's some like mega secret. I think it's something that has to do with helping him find his peace and helping him refocus and having him find the solution that's within him. The problem with Daniel is he's always looked to Mr. Miyagi for an answer. But the truth is, the answer is inside him. He just doesn't want to look. He doesn't want to look in the mirror and see what's happening and be humble enough to be accountable. But it's happening. It's happening there in Okinawa. It's happening with Kumiko, where he says, everyone's looking to me and I don't know. Like, all those shifts of accountability are starting to happen for him. And I think he's going to find the answer. I really do. I think he's going to find the answer that he needs to go back to the Daniel that we remember. And whatever happens there, it brought Johnny and Daniel together, I think, in my opinion. I really think that. So, all right. Anthony, I don't know if that was all your questions, but hopefully I answered those. Wow, there's like a million more comments in here. Let me see, what time is it coming out? What if Hilary Swank shows up, 2-time Oscar? I think that's a possibility. I think that's season 4, guys. Just think about it. We all want to see all these people come back. If you ever seen Spider-Man 3, I hated that movie. Why? Because there was too many villains, too many people at the same time. It just kind of took away from the story. And I have that same philosophy here with this is you can't jam all these people in. If this is going to go on for 6 seasons, guys, we can't throw everybody in. 6, 7 seasons, can't throw everybody in one season. So I think it's going to be hinted at other characters, but she may come in. And I will tell you, I was not the biggest fan of the next Karate Kid. I was not. I'm gonna watch it again, maybe this weekend. But I was not the biggest fan of it. But I was a huge fan of Mr. Miyagi, so he was still amazing. Let's see. Miyagi killed a man. That's his secret. Were you not listening to what I just said for the last 5 minutes? Jesus. Why does everyone have to die? Oh man. Let's see. Farrington, Happy New Year's, everyone. Been waiting for this too long. I'm going to binge all at midnight. Same here, man. Celtics, Kreese is probably going to teach his students how to fight with and against weapons. 100% I agree, too. Weapons. I said that a couple of months ago on a collab that I did with Bonsai Kai Dojo. And everyone was like, what? I said, no, there's going to be this epic fight with even weapons. Everyone's like, what? I think there's going to be weapons. And then we saw the trailer and then there was weapons. And we're like, oh, shoot, maybe there is weapons. So sometimes you throw enough darts out there, eventually one, bink, hits the bullseye. So hopefully one of those happened in one of my theories. Luis Bonias, hi, I'm new here. Hey, welcome, man, welcome. I cannot believe I've been talking for an hour and 15 minutes, but that explains why my throat is killing me right now because I've never talked this long. But welcome, guys, welcome. Madeline, hey, welcome. Felipe, what's going on? Happy New Year's, my man. Whoa, that just jumped really quick. Hold on one second, guys. You guys are putting in a lot of questions at the same time, and if I don't hold the mouse down, man, they just pop up really fast and pushes me out of it. Just a couple hours away. Madeline says December. I meant January. Griffin, when is it out? It's coming out tonight, man. For me, it's at midnight in about a little less than 4 hours. MJ, the Music King, they're making another Spider-Man. I'm going to tell you a secret, and you guys are going to get really mad at me. I never watched any of the new Spider-Man. I only watched up to Spider-Man 3, and then I was like, meh. After that one, it kind of like, I turned it off. And I'm a huge Spider-Man fan. I just kind of like went, meh, womp womp. So I stopped watching them. But I'll check it out, man. I'm open to it. I'll check it out. What's up, Todd? Season 4, January 2022. Now, this is actually interesting. So let me tell you a little bit about logistics in the film industry. We know that it's going to take them only about 2.5 months to shoot the season. Now, that was actually confirmed by Gianni DiCenzo in that interview, but I've also heard that from other actors as well. And that's kind of typical for a movie as well. You're looking at anywhere from 2 to 4 months, depending on how long it is. Could be a little bit longer, maybe 5 months. But usually post-production is about 3 months. So if you do the math, it would be late in the year, where possibly early summer, late summer, that they could make a run to release season 4 in 2021. The question is, will they want to do that? And so they can hold on to it for 5 months, man, and just keep building the hype train like they did with this one. So it really depends on the marketing and what they think is the best time. And what we don't know is what other things are happening on Netflix at that time. They have a lot of big movies, which they will not, because no damn movies have been put out in 2020. It's all about scheduling, and so they don't want to bring something in and then don't make money on another movie because this one overshot. So there's a lot of strategy in that. So there is this huge possibility that it could come in 2021. So we will see. We will see. Can't wait for season 3. I'm watching it right now. Oh man, it just jumped really, really, really far. Let me go back. Anthony says Miyagi killed a lot of people during the war. Now that is true. We know that. We know that is actually very true. Let me see. Jeff says, refer to the movie with Santos and Miyagi disgraced himself and fled the country. Well, that's perception. So we don't know why he fled. We don't know why he left. But clearly something happened, family related. And so let's see. 4 hours left. Same. Okay. All right, guys, I'm going to start bringing this to an end. What time is it? 1 hour and 20 minutes. Holy crap, that went by fast. Rat Killer says it's going to turn out that Cobra Kai karate is Miyagi karate. Yeah, it's definitely totally possible that there's some heritage. You know, that the martial arts kind of, and I could be speaking out of turn right here, but you know, they all have some origin and they kind of branch out, and then there's different variations. Maybe it has something to do with the origin, like you said, that there was that they both started somewhere and then they kind of branched into something different. So that's a very, very real possibility. And I could be talking out of my butt, but I'm pretty sure, you know, they all have some origin and they could be a variation of a different form of karate and things like that. So, okay, let's see. All right, man, I'm getting tired, guys. I'm getting like really tired. Okay, I'm at the very bottom of most of the comments in there. So I want to tell you guys, thank you guys for joining me today. Thank you for all the love. I dropped a ton of videos today, so if you haven't watched those, you can watch those. But man, it's been crazy day. I'm tired. I am going to work through the rest of. Once at 12 o'clock here, it's 8:22 Pacific Standard Time. Once 12 o'clock hits, I'm going to be up until probably 12 p.m. the next day. So it's probably going to be like a 30-plus hour day for me that I've been up when it's all said and done. So I don't know. But thank you guys. I appreciate you guys. As always, man, I just really, really appreciate the community. Make sure to join the Cobra Kai fanatics in our Facebook group. It is growing every day. It's so crazy how fast it's growing. Get in there, join it, join the conversation, and I just really have a lot of fun with you guys in there. All right, guys, I'm going to get out of here. I'm tired, man. I shouldn't have drank that beer. It made me sleepy. So I love you guys. Appreciate the support. Tomorrow, the world is going to change. Cobra Kai Season 3 is going to be here, and we're going to have a lot to talk about for months to come after this. It is going to change everything from what I've been told, and hopefully you guys are with me as we go through it and we continue to grow this channel and go out and crush it. All right, guys, I'm going to get on out of here. As usual, I appreciate you. It's time to get on out, all right? Until next time, I'll talk to you guys later. Have a good night. Cobra Kai Season 3 coming soon. I'm out.